have you got your passport and your...
16-year-old Aza is about to say goodbye to her boyfriend, her family, and her life of non-stop partying.
So you're all set? You definitely got everything?
Yes, I definitely have everything. You've asked me like 50 times.
Since Aza quit school, Mum Natalie has lost control in her own home, and she's decided to send her daughter to live with new, strict parents.
If Aza keeps on going down the path that she's going, I and many of her family actually have grey fears of where she might end up.
This will probably be the first week in a long time that I'm not being able to go out and party with my friends and smoke and drink and do all that stuff. They can try and change me, but yeah, good luck to them, really. I'm a party girl, I'm a raver. I love to go out and have fun.
She smokes pot, she drinks, she takes ecstasy.
I usually do ecstasy about once or twice a week. Anyone who thinks there's a problem with it can honestly just get stuffed.
Currently, Aza is going out with a guy.
My boyfriend lives here, pretty much. He goes home every now and then.
Neither Aza or a boyfriend contribute to the household. They sit at home all day, every day.
That's enough for you, Jack.
I don't stay up very late because I've got to work, so I really don't know kind of what goes on when I'm in bed. Did you clean up out the back after that party last night?
There's 2 bottles, and you're making a deal out of that.
It's gotten to the point now, I suppose, I've just kind of almost given up. Did you even look for a job today?
No, I will.
She had a job for about 3 weeks. She ended up not being able to basically go to work due to the fact she was hungover. It's a phone call, Aza. You've got to get used to it.
I definitely think I should be able to do what I want to do without anyone sticking their nose in it.
The major change in Aza has been due to the drugs that she's been taking. She's been hospitalised 3 times from taking ecstasy. I got a phone call at 5 o'clock in the morning saying that Aza had been brought into the hospital unconscious.
I felt a bit bad, but not really. I was like, well, I'm not dead, so...
My worst fear is waking up one morning and, you know, her not being here. Where would my life go without her?
Make sure you respect the other people, Troy, because it is their house and it is their rules, so...
Brisbane teenager Troy has walked out on school, job interviews and even an apprenticeship. And his parents have all but given up.
Troy does not take authority very well. He thinks he knows everything. He's 17, he thinks he's a man of the world. He doesn't need anyone telling him what to do.
The thing I like about cars is going real fast, smell of the burnt rubber.
He likes to go to these places where all these young boys get together and do burnouts, and they think that they're invincible.
I live by my own rules. I go out whenever I want to, and you just can't really stop me from doing what I'm doing. Oh, they followed me.
So Troy actually got expelled 3 months prior to Year 12 finishing.
I was actually trying to get expelled. I was like doing all the bad shit. Huh?
The other stage is you're starting to get into the alcohol, and that's got us pretty worried.
I got a mad idea, so it makes it look like I'm not even drinking.
Don't drive any cars.
Yes.
No alcohol.
Yes.
Okay, you can go. You don't have to keep talking. See ya. Get out of here.
Enjoy the journey, mate, all right?
In 24 hours, our teens will have their whole world turned upside down. They're being sent to the small town of Zanesville, Ohio. For the next week, they'll be living with the highly religious and conservative family.
If you spare the rod, you spoil the child.
And his wife, Cassandra, is an opera singer and a music teacher.
Strict is being firm, saying what you mean what you say, and do what you're going to say you're going to do.
Including 23-year-old Micah and a foster son, 17-year-old Brian.
They know how to whip somebody in shape.
Hello? Kitchen, we ate. We don't get up and leave this mess.
When we say it, boom, they jump at it.
Teamwork makes the dream work, people. In the 7th grade on, they had to do their laundry. Along with doing their laundry, had to learn to cook, clean, iron. I'm nobody's man. Great posture. I tell my students, 2 L's I don't deal with, lazy and a liar. If you're both of them, either one, go study with someone else.
Cassandra believes a strict routine of compulsory study, church and chores keeps kids out of trouble.
No smoking, no drinking, no barring. No, I'm not dealing with that because you're in my care and you represent me, not you.
For Troy and Asa, it's going to be a crash course in old school discipline.
When you blow it the first time, I don't trust you. And if I don't trust you, then there's going to be limitations everywhere. You're not going to be a raunchy teenager that I can't stand. That's not happening here.
This place is freaking weird as, eh?
Yeah.
There's like no shops here at all, eh?
There's not even a Walmart.
This is a weird town.
Troy and Asa aren't just facing a strict family. Ohio has some of the toughest laws in America. Even underage drinking can mean 6 months in jail.
Morning.
Hey!
How are you?
Can we greet him?
Troy.
Troy and Nathan.
Nathan.
Pleased to meet you.
Hey, Troy.
Asa,
Hey.
How are you?
it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Whoa.
glad you're here.
Cool.
Yeah.
Welcome. Come right on in. Yay! It's good to have you.
Troy,
And we have
nice.
people for you to meet. Hey!
I'm Brian.
Asa.
Nice to meet you, Asa.
Hey, Troy.
Nice to meet you, Troy.
Micah,
Asa.
nice to meet you.
Troy.
Well, we certainly welcome you here
Yeah.
and hope that you have a great stay. We ask you to respect our home. There won't be any smoking here, and there won't be any drinking of any alcohol here. Asa, what do you think?
I suppose the smoking bit is probably going to be a bit hard for me.
How about you, Troy? You got issues that you might have difficulty with?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, you know, here in the United States, the age for drinking is 21.
If we keep you occupied enough, then your mind won't be on the other stuff.
Our teens have been here just 10 minutes, and already Troy's looking for a way out.
Oh, they're pretty weird. I don't reckon they have any fun here. They're not my sort of people. They've planned it so I can't lock it. Some shit.
I will not tolerate smoking or drinking, talking back, disobedient, not fun. I don't do that, and I'm not starting today.
Guess we'll just have to make the best of it. Have some fun. Have my packet in my jacket, a packet in my bag, some in here. I've got them in different places so that if they find one, I've still got a little stash.
I think they respect us, but time will tell, you know.
Here's what we're gonna do. I'll tell you what the chores are, and then you all make a plan and stick to it. Okay, let's start writing. The first thing that needs to be done each day are dishes, and then bathrooms, where the toilet is. Work with me in the kitchen? Yeah.
But instead of mucking in, Troy sees the chores routine as just another chance to push the boundaries.
Troy volunteered really quick to do the bathroom duties. And he volunteered that bathroom so fast that made me very suspicious. But maybe he did a great job. I'm hoping he did. If not, there's a chance to do it again.
Is that just Pepsi? That's so not Pepsi.
Just Pepsi.
Yeah, just Pepsi. Well, you have fun cleaning the bathroom, which I'm sure you do.
If I stay in here for a while, then she'll probably think that I was busy doing my work. What are they? What's that?
That's Rose. I was very suspicious of Troy. I said to myself, there's liquor in that. Now, you know, maybe he's just playing me for a fool, but we're gonna find out who the fool really is. We'll see.
It's the first day in Ohio for our Aussie teens, and their new strict parents won't let them out of their sight. So when it's time for church choir practice, Asa and Troy have to come along too. Asa, at least, is trying to make the most of it by opening up to the McDonald's foster son, Brian, who's had his own troubles in the past.
My lifestyle in Sydney is pretty much I go out all the time. Like, I'm hardly ever home. My mom's sort of given up on me. I mean, I do pills like once a week, and I smoke pot like all the time. And
when I smoked pot, it just kind of made me feel inferior. You know what I mean? It made me feel like everybody was walking all over me. It changes you.
Yeah.
You're not yourself. You really need to keep what you got going, because you are a good person. You gotta just stick with that. You can't change yourself with the drugs, man. It's not worth it.
I really want to like help myself and change everything, like, and go in the right direction rather than follow the one I'm going on now.
That's so good.
Like,
I'm so glad.
You just
Thanks.
inspired me.
Yeah, that's really good.
I really appreciate it.
It's no problem.
The conversations with Brian have been good, like making me realise that I can have a better life sort of without all the drugs and the alcohol and stuff.
I can't talk.
I like him. He's really nice. I like his personality. I'd like to get to know him better and stuff. He's good looking. And after talking to Brian, I just sort of, I don't know, I'm about to have my cigarettes, or give my cigarettes to Cassandra.
You like volunteering these to me?
Yeah, I would actually like to quit.
Do not inhale.
We're gonna have a burning celebration. Burn up the cigarettes.
You break the rules, you pay the consequences, whether you've fessed up or not.
What? Do I need to search your stuff to make sure this is...
No, I got them all that.
Okay. Okay, we have a few little duties that we have to do. As much as I love you and as much as I'm so proud of you, unfortunately, there's a few consequences that we have to take care of. I thought it would be lovely if you cleaned my Lazy Susan, and if you saw it, you'll know why. Asa has given me in the evening the cigarettes, and I do trust that that is all that she has. I trust with caution.
I hid some cigarettes, and she keeps asking me, are you sure you don't have any? Like, you're not lying to me. And I'm like, yes, I'm sure. But I am lying, and I feel kind of bad about that. Because, I don't know, she trusts me so much.
Day 2 in America.
Looking good. Last night was very interesting. Of course, the unveiling, with the cigarettes. And then again, the liquor, you know. How many days have you ever gone without drinking?
2 days. A whole 2 days.
Oh, that was long, too. So you didn't have a drink at all yesterday?
No.
So how are you going to manage today? Are you having any withdrawals or anything?
Not yet. Maybe it'll come.
I'm proud of you that your decision this week is to go cold turkey. You don't have any liquor on you, right? No. Troy's a con, and he plays games. I mean, I could do something dynamic right now, but what I'd like to see is him come forth. And that's the whole point, because obviously any mandates he's had before he hasn't responded to. And that's why he's here. So if I use the exact same technique that's already been done, it didn't work then, so why would it work now?
Back home, Asa and Troy spend most days on the couch. But today, they'll be feeding the poor.
By I think a lot of times it's happened with our generation. It's all about me. It's all about me. You know, well, what are you doing for someone else? Well, it's just important to learn how to serve and not be so selfish and all about you.
It's gross. Tell me what to wear.
They haven't even started work, and Aza's already off on the wrong foot. Cassandra has ordered her to get changed.
I don't like it at all because I feel gross in this. I feel sticky and disgusting and I feel dirty.
I said, cover those puppies up. The focus is not supposed to be on you. That's the point. The focus is supposed to be what you are doing. Would you like some applesauce?
I have to stand over the hot food. Sorry. Sweating. I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
I think it's more embarrassing being on this side than on that side, eh?
Really.
Oh, there's some weird-looking people in here, eh?
I want a cigarette.
Oh, I think it's a waste of time. You don't get paid. Because taking time out of your own life when you could be doing other stuff, going out with your mates.
It's just because it's hot and just can't be bothered doing this. And the fact that we're not getting anything back for it.
Can you see that? Troy, darling, you need to be up, baby.
My legs are tired.
Don't
from
make me
standing up.
come
No
down
one's
there.
here. I'll get up when someone comes in.
No, you get up now.
I'm sorry, I'll get up when someone comes in.
Troy, you need to get up, dear.
I'll get up when...
No, you need to get up, dear. As soon as you're finished, we'll let you sit. Now you need to get up. Thank you. You can't sit on the food counter. Turn around, child. Thank you. It's not about you. It's about what's going on. And people don't sit when they're serving online. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. This is one of those incidents that just happened where you have to follow orders. Do you understand that?
Well, what's it about?
You sitting. When you're in a public place, you're here working. So let's get along. You're good, okay?
Yeah.
But you gotta follow orders, baby. Okay.
She's pretty strict. She's pretty annoying. Now she's getting on my nerves. She just thinks that she can get her way all the time. I don't think that's fair. I think if my legs are sore, I should be able to sit down.
Troy's first taste of volunteer work has lasted less than an hour. He's decided he's had enough.
Everyone's throwing their shit on me, so I'm getting pissed off and I should be able to do what I want to do too. When I get back, there probably will be consequences. I don't really care. I'll just say that I went for a walk because I needed to chill. Have you seen Troy?
Apparently, Troy has gone for a little walk. When I see him, it won't be pleasant. Troy!
And something tells me he's going to have to deal with more than just disappointment from his new strict parents.
What's he got? Tell me that's not a beer. Why am I looking for you?
Because you're looking for me. Oh, you don't trust me?
Not really.
See, that's a real mum trusts.
Does she?
Usually trusts their son until they.
Prove differently. So your statement's an excellent statement. Unfortunately, it doesn't apply to you.
Yep.
I trusted you to that point. Now, why couldn't you say to me, I need to go outside and cool down, I'll be out on the bench?
Because I was angry. I didn't want to speak to anyone.
We're here to help. And it's gonna be uncomfortable. Change basically hurts. What I talk about is consequences. You can't do this. Can't do this. Okay, let's go.
I don't really care that she got pissed off at me because she might say that I'm her son for this whole week, but I'm not her kid, so she shouldn't have to worry about my life.
He did it as a get back. you know, because that's what he does at home is he escapes. And that's what he does with his liquor. He escapes from everything. You still got to come back and face me.
It's a lack of respect in that he's here, he's working under our jurisdiction, our authority.
I have a chore for you. I need you to come with me.
What sort of a chore is it?
Not a nice one.
And how come I've been given it?
When you do things, there's consequences. Doesn't mean I don't care and I don't love and I don't want, but there are always consequences to when you do things. And this is just the beginning. Here's all the bags you need. Just take all the overflow and bag it up.
Feel pretty stupid. Look like an idiot pulling rubbish out of the bin. I shouldn't have to do all this rubbish. So, yeah, I don't think it's that fair.
Instead of feeling guilty, Troy's determined to make the situation even worse. Now he's refusing to eat with the rest of the family.
I'm sorry.
I'm feeling a bit sick, so I'm gonna eat mine later.
Did you wake up that way or you just got sick?
Just got sick. I just don't think I should have to sit at the table with those weird sort of people. All eyeing me off, giving me weird looks, so I don't feel like one of them. I don't want to be one of them, so I shouldn't have to eat with them.
Thank you.
Troy might be struggling to fit in, but it doesn't look like that's a problem for young Asa.
Well, there's a nice enough distance between them.
Cassandra's concerned romance is starting to blossom between Asa and her foster son, Brian.
Whatever you're doing in public, you're doing much more in private. So if I'm able to see what's happening when I'm out looking, we'll absolutely have to have a word to them because they got this eye-to-eye thing going on, and I need to be right in the center of that. It looks so sweet out here.
Back home, Asa's had serious boyfriends since she was 14.
What's going on out here in the grass?
It's nice. We're just sitting and talking.
Oh, no. It's pretty. Well, it looks like the grass is not the only thing that's growing out here. Might I be right? Hello? Relationship? Growing?
Yeah. We've just been sitting here talking.
Just checking. I'm Mom. So, as long as you're in my house, you know that there'll be no fraternizing. No coming together, no exchange of saliva of any kind. Right, as long as we're straight. One could look at Brian as being a replacement, replacing her cigarettes and drug. And in some instances, he is filling a gap because she has gone cold turkey. So let's be real. I told my children, I said, my husband and I went together for 4 years and we married virgins. You can wait.
You know, I just want to be able to spend as much time as I possibly can with you. So, you know, I can't break trust with Cass at all.
Yeah.
Did they get the message? They better have.
It's kind of crazy.
16-year-old Asa handed over some of her cigarettes at the start of her week in Ohio, but her new mum, Cassandra, suspects Asa's being less than honest.
Okay, this is one of those really deep mother-daughter talks. Because, see, half of a truth is still a whole lie. Because what happens in between is deception. If you have anything maybe you've forgotten about, maybe in your luggage,
There was.
Okay.
But I gave it to Brian last night.
What was it?
I had a few cigarettes left, and I'm sorry I lied about it. It's just, like, I don't know why I kept them. I think it was for security and myself.
I understand fear. I understand fear.
But last night I gave all of them, like, you can search everything in that bag and even ask Brian. I gave him them and he flushed them down the toilet last night.
I'm glad to hear that. What am I rolling up on? Oh, my God.
Oh, I must have dropped that because I pulled them out.
Oh, Lord, in Jesus' name. I just felt something on my... Maybe we should search together.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just pull up your stuff down, baby, and go through it. What I'm getting ready to do is pretty dramatic. And you better look through everything.
Cassandra's decided to search Asa's bags, her clothes, her entire room.
Betrayal is when you have one's trust and you betray the trust. Now, what Asa did, that was betrayal because she set up like it was all cool. And she betrayed because she was deceptive. Trey started lying from day one. So he didn't betray my trust. He never gave me any trust. He was never deceptive. He was just a flat-out liar.
His parents have sent him a letter.
Dear Troy, I hope a new journey has begun for you as the place that you are at right now is taking you backwards.
We both feel it is the time for you to grow up and take responsibility for your future. I have a strong belief that you will be the young man I have always known you will grow up to be. We both hope you will come back a better person.
We both hope you'll come back a better person, as we know the family you will stay with will guide you in the right direction, as myself and Dad try to.
I hope you know that you are my life.
I hope you know that you are my life. If anything ever happened to you, I don't know how I would be able to go on.
Miss you heaps.
Hold on.
Miss him.
Yeah, I know you do.
I care about what my both parents think about me. Probably haven't been the sort of person that I should have been at home. I feel pretty bad about all my drinking, and I think my mum would have been pretty worried, hoping that the cops don't turn up to her door saying that I've crashed the car, I've killed myself, or I've killed one of my mates. I never used to think about loving my parents, but I love my parents, I reckon.
Dear Asa, first of all, I hope you're enjoying your trip and trying to get along with everyone. The animals and I all miss you and wish you a safe trip home. This time apart has given me a chance to reflect on the last year.
I've always tried to treat you with respect for who you are and the life you want.
But lately, you don't even seem to respect yourself. I don't know. Each time I've received a phone call in the middle of the night, it has broken another piece of my heart.
Please try to understand that drugs and you do not mix. As much as you say you don't want to harm yourself, as you know the effect it would have on me, you are harming yourself every time you take a pill. It is more than I can cope with sometimes when I see you lying in a hospital bed not knowing if you'll wake up or die. I don't know why or when I lost your respect and love, but all I know is I need it back. Asa, I love you and I hope you never forget that. See you soon.
That's a lot, Mum. I can definitely see the pain I've caused her. I could see the pain when I was causing it. I don't know why I didn't change back then. I love my mum and I know she loves me. I'm gonna stop taking drugs, absolutely. I mean, I feel great without it. I feel great being me, and without the drugs, without the alcohol, without the smoking. I feel like me again, like I was 13 again. I miss being me.
It's nearing the end of our teenager's stay in Ohio.
I need to talk to you.
And 17-year-old Troy has been flouting the McDonald's no drinking rule all along.
I will confess to you, I have smelled that can over there. Would you like to explain to me why I don't smell just orange pop in there?
Oh. I did bring a bottle of something up here.
I've known. I was just waiting till you felt confident and trust. I mean, I could have lowered the boom the first time, but I didn't want to do that. How many bottles do you have?
Just one. It's pretty big, but it's a pretty big bottle. That's why it's just one.
And I'm glad to hear you come clean and be honest. How does it feel to be honest?
Feels pretty good, I guess.
Feels pretty good. I can still see the kid in you, the love and the yearning of a young man, not an old nut that's just laying in the gutter somewhere because this is what he's done.
Sometimes I wake up in the morning when I'm at home and have a drink. Sometimes I have a drink with my mate in the morning. During the days, I drink sometimes. And a lot of nights I drink because that's when everyone's usually out at nights.
You know, when you take control of you and it doesn't control you, you get to know you. And if you get to know yourself, you might even like you. I love you. It's okay to say you love me.
I love you.
That was a forced one, but it sounded good. Hurry up, stuff stinks. Give me a headache. He's got to understand a no is a no, a no, a no. Whew, that's like gives you a headache and burn my nose.
I know, I think it's pretty sad waking up in the morning and needing a drink.
You're all right, you know that? I'm so proud of you. Actually, you're amazing. Hey! One more, you got it!
At the start of the week, I wasn't getting on with everyone because I thought they were a bit weird, but I like that they're different. They're different to my family, so they do different stuff and I get to learn different stuff. And it's been a long time since I've had this sort of fun without any drinks.
I'm pretty proud, actually, of Troy. I look for him to go back a changed fella. And I'm not sure that he came with the idea of changing. And Asa, I've seen her continue just to be happy and joyful. And of course, Brian has had a lot to do with that too. I think the two fallen for each other.
All right, we got a winner. There you go.
I have absolutely loved the week. Yeah. With me and Brian, it was weird. It was like a one-off thing. Like, we just started talking and we connected straight away. I definitely get the little butterflies sometimes.
Come here, bud. Come here. I see drastic changes in Troy. Before she was kind of closed and hiding under the hat. I mean, every time you look at him, he's grinning. He's never without a grin.
Their week-long stay with strict parents is just about over, and today, our Aussie teens are heading home.
This has been an absolutely amazing experience for me. I've loved it so much. I'm a bit nervous about going home, mainly because of the fact that I know it's going to be hard to resist all my old temptations, and there's just stuff I have to sort out with my boyfriend that I'm not particularly excited about. Well, me and Brian, I mean, we're going to keep in contact every day, obviously, and I've never met anyone like him. I'm always smiling when I'm around him, and like I haven't found a bad thing yet.
See, isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I feel pretty sad about leaving. Yeah, this experience has been a life-changing experience. I feel better. My attitude has probably changed. They've taught me how to be a family member, to fit in with everyone. And when I'm around my parents, I'll treat them with more respect, and there's work to do it without them having to ask me to do it.
Oh, my goodness.
They're leaving. They're really leaving.
This week has been phenomenal. I mean, to see changes in the lives of two teenagers, Troy and Asa, it's changed me.
Troy, the man. He says you start crying, you're going to have everybody crying now.
But the hope and the joy that I have is that I've given them a good basis and the foundation to walk away with. They're not the same as what they were when they came, and that's what's important.
I just want to say you guys have helped me so much, and I really appreciate it.
We appreciate you. Appreciate you, sweetheart.
You take it easy when you get home, all right? One step at a time.
I'll be back at Christmas.
Oh, yeah!
Saying goodbye to Brian was hard, but I know I'll see him again. So I know I'll definitely see him again. So I'm just gonna think positive.
After a week of strict parenting in Ohio, 17-year-old Troy is back in Brisbane and almost home to his own family.
I think my relationship with my parents will change because I won't be drinking as much as I used to. And yeah, it's just mainly about the drinking. That's what made me not tell them where I was going and made me do the stuff that I used to do.
I'm not holding my hopes up too high, but I am hoping that he does come back and says, I'm going to get a full-time job. I want to go somewhere in life. I am hoping for that.
I just want to tell them, like, everything that's been going on, what's going to be happening. I think a lot of things will be different. I'm pretty nervous about seeing him. I haven't seen him in a week, so it's pretty awkward, I guess, walking in that door. How's it going?
Missed you. Oh, missed you, mate.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
What'd you do?
Just went to this pretty cool family, I guess. What did we do?
Did you miss us?
Yeah, a little. No.
Go away. So what are your plans?
My plans are to go out there and look for a full-time apprenticeship.
You want to do tiling? You don't want to...
Tiling or panel beating, but it probably will be tiling.
Yeah, I missed you. Very smart boy. I missed you. Look at that. I missed you.
My drinking now will be only on special occasions like New Year's or someone's birthday, so that'll save me money and it'll help me with my life.
Coming home, I think a lot is going to change. I'm definitely going to help out more in the house, and I think me and Mum are going to get along a lot better. I'm nervous about seeing my boyfriend and talking to him about everything and just sort of saying to him that I need time to myself.
Hello, how are you? Hello. Oh, are you cold? Need a jumper? So, did you have a good time? Like, what was the family like?
Yes, I had a great time. They were really good.
Were they, like, you know, nice family, but they strict?
Yeah, they were really nice, but, like, strict. Cassandra's strict, scary. So I've quit everything and...
Definitely seen the change in her, I suppose, the biggest being the whole quit smoking scenario. But from what she's told me so far, there's a few changes that I think she definitely wants to make in her life, which is sounds good.
Life is just going to be about me now and getting where I want to go and doing what I like doing without the drugs and without the alcohol. And it feels great to be home. I'm glad I'm home, though I'm going to miss America and I'm going to miss the McDonald's, but it's good to be home, and it's going to be a long, hard road for me being around my friends and stuff. But if they understand, they'll be supportive of me and they won't do that stuff around me. So, yeah, hopefully I can maybe persuade some of them to quit as well.